Weekend's finally here. Rohto Ironman 70.3 Miami, and the international flavor was totally apparent here at the press conference here on South Beach, 8-ounce burger. We had athletes from 8 or 10 countries, just a part of the 48 countries that are represented at this event. We had a lot of fun talking to them and seeing what their first impressions of Miami were and how they're looking forward to race day. It's going to be a great day. Santiago, what does it mean being in Miami here to race?
Well, it's a big pleasure to be part of this first Ironman 7.3 here in Miami. I have a lot of friends here. We have a lot of Brazilians racing on Saturday, so it's going to be a challenge for me. It's going to be a very important race. So I'm going to focus on 7.3 Miami. It's going to be my target for my race target for the semester.
What Miami means to you in a real simple 3 words?
It's a nice lifestyle, good weather, and a nice place to be.
Tell us a little bit about how you went from one to the other.
Well, actually, I started it because it helped me for the race car. I mean, people think that racing cars, it's not a very physical sport, which is totally untrue. You know, we pull up to 4Gs, 5Gs, and we race for 500 miles. It's like a 3-hour race. So when I was younger, I used to swim and run, and then I started cycling for the focus. And one day a friend of mine said, oh, well, if you do those 3 to train for the race car, why don't you do a triathlon? And then I did a sprint back in 1996, and I got hooked. So that's why that was the transition. And now, obviously, the competitiveness got a hold of me, and now you're just trying to be better and better every time.
Particularly the timing of this race is perfect because you're in your off season. Is this your first foray into the 70.3 racing?
No, I did it back in 2004 when I won the championship in IndyCar. As a gift to myself, I went to Oceanside in San Diego and did the 70.3 there. Did it in 6 hours, but so now I'm better prepared, and hopefully, you know, being home, I didn't have to travel in my off season. It was right on my backyard, so it's my second one. So we'll see.
Finish time in auto racing is immaterial. It's placement. Finish time in triathlon is a little more important. Do you have some thoughts on what you hope to do?
I'm totally a rookie. I'm being trained with my power tab. I know exactly the power that I need to do. The course is kind of tricky. You know, it's going to depend. I think I can do in a good day under 5 hours, 4:45, 4:50 right now. But we'll see. If I have a good day, it will be like, you know.
Somebody watching this on the website, tell them why they should come to Miami and be a part of this event.
Well, first of all, it's the best city in the whole world to me. I mean, I chose Miami to live. I could live anywhere, and I chose this place. Lifetime, the beach, the weather, the people. I mean, it's a party, people that like to party, but if you want to be quiet, you can go to Key Biscayne and be in a hotel there and just enjoy a family community. And with the 70.3, it just brought so much more life to the city. I mean, if you guys like racing, if you guys like triathlon, this is the one to be for sure.
We're in the car freight in Miami. What do you think of when you think of Miami and this 70.3 race?
You know what? When I think of Miami, I think of, you know, party, clubs, and good times, for sure. But yeah, when I heard that they were doing a 70.3 in Miami, it's definitely a race that I wanted to put on my schedule, and I wanted to come out here and support Wilbur. He's put on a couple of really great races, and through other pros, I've heard of how good his races really are. So I wanted to see for myself, and I put Miami on the schedule.
Could you imagine what it's like for athletes getting up early on race morning? They're headed to the race site while others are coming home from a night of partying. Have you ever experienced that?
I have. A few races in Europe, I definitely have seen that right down to the race site, and you've got drunks in the street. It's quite hilarious, actually.
What do you think the key is to success in this sport?
You know, it's just persistence and patience. And, you know, it's been said so many times before, but that's what it's really all about. And also listening to yourself, looking for a good coach or a good support crew, and then trusting those people. And then, yeah, it's definitely a team effort to get to the point I've gotten to, for me, for sure. But, yeah, just a lot of hard work and patience.